Oh yeah. And welcome back to Die Dragon Die presents the first episode of Nerd History Retro Gaming, where I broke out a really old game and had to download a Commodore 64 emulator to play. The game is called Phantasie I, which is a computer RPG that has some really neat stuff that we still see around today, like controlling an entire party and looting dungeons and killing monsters and taking their stuff. It has some rules that kind of come and go throughout D&D. It does have some roots in D&D. It was developed in 1985 by Strategic Simulations. The name of the designer is Winston Douglas Wood, who did take the inspiration from Tolkien as well as Dungeons and Dragons for this game. Of course, Dungeons and Dragons had been out for a while by 1985, but computer RPGs had not. This is one of the first RPGs that I played as a kid, which kind of ages me a little bit, which is okay. This is why we're calling the segment Nerd History. We've been playing a party of a Minotaur fighter, a dwarf priest, a troll fighter, a sprite thief, and two elven wizards as they explore a land called Gelnor and are on the lookout for black knights that serve the evil wizard Nicodemus. So we're having a lot of fun. We've already gone through 2 dungeons. We figured out that we need to collect these runes, a fire rune, air rune, earth rune, and water rune. We've collected the air rune already, and apparently we're not tough enough or good enough to open the box where the earth rune is. So we discovered the location of the earth rune, but we're not high enough level yet to actually crack the box open. So that's where we're at. So I decided we move on to a new area, discover a new town, and go into the 3rd dungeon of the night. So we've been at this for a few hours already. I just need to go 1 second. I stepped outside, now my nose is running. Give me a second. There we go, much better. Stepping outside, cold. Maybe it's a little bit dusty. Maybe I've got allergies. Maybe the starting of a cold. Or maybe the spicy sandwich that I just half ate right during the break. Who knows? I'm feeling much better, thank you. All right, so we're in the 3rd town. It's called Greenville, and our party of adventurers has leveled up. Let's check out the armory at Greenville to see if they have anything that's better than what we carry. Oh, they do. They have medium shields. We've got a bunch of lesser shields. We'll see what they have via weapons. They've got mauls. Oh. We might be buying weapons. Shopping trip! Okay. So this may be worth figuring out what exactly we have. I think we have a 10 item, a bunch of 9s, and then we might as well write it out. We're going to distribute. It's too bad that there was no way to do this without doing a whole distribution. So we've got some scrolls that we're saving, some magic, some healing potions. We have a heavy mace. So we've got a 10, a 9, a 9, a 9. Spear 8/8. We've got ring mail, which is armor level 5. We've got 4 suits of it. We've got 2 heavy leathers, which are armor 4. I have a feeling that we're going to be doing lots of shopping here. In Greenville, the Greenville Outlet Adventurers Mall, that has all sorts of equipment that is better than what we have. Okay, we have a medium shield +1, which is a 9. And then a bunch of small shields, which are 6 and 6. And then 6. This is Galdar, Ballad, Chiba, Puck, Zun, and Zun. Okay, so I wrote down just the values of, not the gold piece value, but the value of the armor and weapon ratings. Kind of that chart that you saw up at the top. That would be really handy to look at individually. We've gone to the bank, and we're going to withdraw all of our money so that we can go on a shopping spree. And this is the first town that had equipment worth buying. And some of it, like in all good games, is out of our reach in purchasing. We had about 8,000 gold on us. We'll have Galdar do the shopping. No, actually we'll have our most charismatic person do our shopping. Maybe that helps with the costs. Yeah, that dagger +2 is really... and they've got a bunch of scrolls, which have kind of stories about the game world on it. We've read a bunch of them out loud tonight. Okay. So, with about 8,000 gold, we want to buy some new weapons. Yeah. Is there no armor? Oh, there are emeralds and sapphires. Weird. Okay, I don't know what those do, so we'll just leave them. They've got ring mail. And the medium shield +2 is what stood out as pretty good. Alright, before blowing all of our money on weapons, let's buy armor. We need 2 suits of ring mail. Okay. And then those shields look shiny. Let's see how many of them they have. 1. Nope. So I gotta switch to another shopper. Zen. Let's buy that shield. And they've got more of them. So 1, 2, and then an 8-point shield, which is better than most of what we've got. 3. So we bought 1, 2, 3, and a small shield plus 2, 4. Okay, so we've got armor and shield for everyone. Probably need to switch our shopper. Now we'll buy some good weapons. I was eyeing that large spear and that morning star. So if we pick up a weapon 12 and another one and crap, a third one if they can sell it to us. A third one. Alright. That's 3 weapons at plus 12. Or a 12 armor bonus. We have a 10 item. And we're gonna buy an 11. We need 2 11s. Oh, they don't have more than 2. Okay, that's fine. We already have a 10, so we're not gonna buy another one. And I think we need to exit the armory at this point and redistribute our gear. That was a huge boost to our gear. So we'll keep the scrolls because we haven't read them. We'll give the magic potions to the other wizard. Healing potions to our priest. We save these things because, wow. Alright, morning stars. 3 of them. Give 1 to our fighter, give 1 to our fighter, and our thief who can hit the back rank. Why don't we give 1 to him? Actually, we'll give 1 to Ballad. 11 is still pretty good. Puck. And then a heavy mace and a axe. So, heavy mace we'll give to Zan because he's stronger, and the axe to Zin, and then we'll sell all the items we don't need, which is the 2 axes and the 2 spears. Alright, ring mail. Everyone has ring mail. Okay. Which means we can sell the 2 heavy leathers that we don't need. Alright, plus 2 shields. We'll arm those on our wizards. Keep our wizards safe. And then our rogue. And then our healer. Then Galdar and Shiva, our warriors. Eventually we'll find items that are so strong that only our warriors can carry them, but these small items apparently can be wielded by anyone. Alright, so we found awesome new gear. That's cool. Let's save our game. And we'll give you the remaining gold. And then we'll get ready to go on our next adventure. Let's go look at the Mystic again. Just make sure I'm coming through on the volume wise. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and we're missing music. So. All right, your score is 11. What does it mean? What does it mean? You are experienced adventurers. Oh, okay. But 11? Is that better than... I guess it's better than the 8 we had before. And let's exit the town. We're leaving Greenville. And we're not going to enter the town. Let's have Galdar cast a spell. He has that monster What is it called here? He has a spell called Monster Evaluation. He will determine monsters are level 6. And we're kind of a level 6 party. Okay, so we have to be on we have to be on edge a little bit here. But apparently we walked right up to the dungeon. Let's get an encounter first, just to see what it's like. A night encounter. Chiba is on watch. Okay, Puck and Zin are asleep as skeletons are attacking us. There are large skeletons in the back rank. I don't know if they can attack us or not. Why don't we... We're definitely going to fight. Galdar is going to slash the front rank. Ballad's going to attack the front rank, and so is Chiba. Zan is going to try to burn those skeletons in the back rank. He's got a fire spell. And hopefully the others will wake up to the sounds of battle, or skeletons hitting them in the face. Puck just got hit in the face and he didn't wake up. There we go. Zin woke up. Galdar strikes a skeleton and shatters it. Oh, I'm losing battery power on my headphones. Pet peeve of mine about freaking headphones. I thought a wired headphone wouldn't have batteries, but I was wrong. They fooled me. Alright, so Puck got nicked and he is still asleep. We'll continue to fight these things, and Zin will also cast a fire spell on the back rank. Just because we're near the inn, we can rest before going into the dungeon. We have to wade through these monsters in the front ranks to get at the ones in the back. But spells can reach back there. It's kind of Final Fantasy, precursor to Final Fantasy in a way. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Okay, they're not running. Maybe they're too stupid. We'll stop casting, just go into attacks, and then our rogue will attack the back rank, and so will one of our fighters. We'll lunge at the back rank. We'll try to mop this up. Holy awesome XP for those things. They never got to attack because they were stuck in the back rank and we pelted with spells. So let's see if we can run into another group. Farming for XP. Look at that. WoW didn't do it first. Fantasy. We hear monsters. We're not going to run. We will fight. Uh-oh. Look at those big suckers. Are those whites? They're whites. The whites look scary, and I think they drain magic. Ew. We're going to use a spell. We will use 2 spells, even though it's really burning through our mana to cast spells this badly. Yeah, we want to get rid of those whites. 66 damage should do a trick. And 47 damage should do the trick. Okay. Zombies are kind of gronky. And the zombie runs. Wicked XP for our level. That's really awesome. Alright, I guess that's how things escalate. Let's just go to the inn. And I think we're going to do the same. We're going to farm. Green Dragon Inn. Cool name. Hopefully not named after a dragon nearby. Let's wander around, get some XP, and then try out the dungeon. You have to be careful not to go into the water because you can sink and take damage if you go into the water. Apparently we've cleaned out the monsters. Oop. Oh no! Black Knights. Run, fight, or surrender. Oh, these are the assholes that that are part of the game. Apparently there are only 9 of them. Or there were supposed to be 9 of them. You know what? I'm gonna see. Let's see if we can fight these things. We might die. Fight. Look at these suckers. We might die here. Okay. We are going to cast our most powerful attack spells and Ballad. Oh, let me have a look to see what spells he's got. I know he's got a buffing spell. Dispel Undead, Awaken Vision. No, he doesn't. Zin does, but I don't think I want to do anything else. So let's just see what happens on our first round. Ooh, this is tense. This is tense. We will go on fighting. Peachy, how's it going? Oh, we're just missing them. 24 damage. No, no, we've been playing this for hours, and of course we run into the. Oh, we're just missing 14 damage. That's supposed to do like 100. Zin took 17. No, no. Seriously, 68 damage and not dead? Oh man. This is tense. Okay. We will continue to fight for our right to sugar. Hey, Peachy and Zcor. How you doing? I've decided to do the nerdiest thing I've done in a while, which is actually pretty nerdy, and download a Commodore 64 emulator and play the first role-playing games. I do have host alerts on. I've been on for hours. I wonder why that's not working. I'll have to check. Like streaming alerts, you mean? Let's see. Yeah, so I decided to do the first role-playing game that I ever did play, the computerized role-playing game, which is Phantasie. There's a series of them, 1, 2, and 3. And we are playing those. Let me just go to the pre-start here and show you the cover of the game. Yeah. It's a little segment I will call Nerd History Retro Gaming. And all right. So we Black Knights are the servants of the evil Lord Nicodemus that we're trying to figure out more about before going and attacking. We are really low-level adventurers. I think the game goes up to level 15 and we're like level 5 and 6, and we came across these Black Knights. So Ballad is our priest, so I'm going to have him cast a kick-ass healing spell on Zin, who got his teeth knocked out last attack. And we'll keep the casters raining hellfire on these guys going, and we'll go on fighting and cross our fingers. Zin is healed. Good. Zan cast his spell. No, 11 damage. We need to do more than that. Oh, 22 damage. And of course, we're not getting through his armor. Galdar, our warrior, our striker, is doing 1 damage. We're just basically relying on... Yeah, we killed one! Yeah! Yeah! Black Knights ain't got nothing on... Oh, okay. Alright, so we need to switch up our healing to Puck. We will continue to fight. This serves me right for wandering around trying to farm a random encounter. Ballad's going to cast a heal spell on Zin. No, on Puck. Shit. Spell 1, 2, 3 on Puck. We're gonna have to dash for the inn after this, and we might even go home and save depending on how much treasure and stuff we get. And we will continue to attack. For better or worse, we will go on fighting. We'll go down swinging. And swing for the fences. The Black Knight missed. Awesome. But we're also missing. Yeah! I don't know how we did it. Look at that XP. That's crazy amounts. And then we do a little happy dance. Okay, the inn is right beside us, so we're going to duck into the grasslands, go to the inn, and we'll stay to rest. I actually want to save after fighting the knights. I don't know if there's some quest point or something like that, but we're going to run back to the town after defeating those knights. What? They're camped out on that square? Can we do it twice in a row? Is that pushing it? This is not supposed to be happening. We're gonna fight. If there's more than 2, we're... Okay, there's only 2. Oh, it's a surprise round, so we don't actually... I didn't get to queue their actions, which means they take whatever action they had last queued. It's a Commodore game, I guess. But blowing them up with fire is not a bad queued action. We'll stop healing for this round. And I wonder if we could just go parry. Parry meaning block. So given our warriors weren't actually hitting. Puck. Parry. Zin and Zan are blowing the fire spells at them, and I think that's what we're going to do. So everyone else is going to be on the defensive while our mages go crazy with fire. Maybe that's the tactic here. Yes. Yeah, they're doing 18 damage per swing. Ow. That's with a parry up. Let's do the same. Parry, let the wizards handle this. Of course, we're using like all of our magic just doing this. Okay, that didn't go very well. And our wizard got tagged. So we will... Now he doesn't have enough magic to actually cast his fire spell. We're going to cast a healing spell on Zin, who just got hit. We're going to continue to do the parrying. is also going to parry. And Zan will cast his lower level fire spell. Hopefully this thing will go down. Damage. No! The problem with those spells is that they have this huge range, like 1 to 60 damage or something like that, and it's possible that you roll really shitty. So the last chance we have, we'll keep the parries going, because it seems to be working, kind of. And then we'll have Zan do parry, because he has no more magic left, and Zin only has 1 fire spell left. So we're really in trouble if this fire spell doesn't work. 50 damage should be enough. Nice. Whoa, boy. Now we have to go back to the inn, and I'm going to avoid going back into that square, because apparently the Black Knights spawn in that square. So I'm going to go, we'll rest at the inn. Now, this resting is not saving the game. It's just restoring our health and our mana. And we're going to try to beeline back to town, avoiding that square. Enter a town. Yes. Okay, 1 share for Galdar, 2 shares for Ballad, 1 for the... Give the majority of our XP to the wizards. Oh, we got a ton of XP. We're probably going to have to do the leveling cycle. Withdraw our cash. Level up. Very cool. And Ballad will level up. And we need a ton more XP to level again. Let's just check Galdar here. Yeah, he needs a ton too. Not as much though. And then Chiba, our troll. Oh, it's so expensive because he's so uncharismatic. But he's really tough and he's worth it. Some things in life, worth it. Puck surprisingly needs more XP. Just a little bit. Zin needs a bit more XP. But Zan should level. Yes. Alright, let's have a quick look here and be really nerdy with spreadsheets and shit. Let's see. Let's inspect those that leveled. Galdar is now level 6. He has 106 hit points. Okay, so making up for the fact that he only rolled 1 last level. He now has over 100. Awesome. Let's inspect Puck, who did not level. No, he's still level 6. Level 6 Thief Sprite. And then let's inspect Chiba. Who has a 99 hit points, which makes up for his low roll last level. And he's 6th level fighter. Cool. Everything else has stayed the same. Let's have a look at Zin, who did not level, just because he's next in line. 6th, and his magic points went up to 12. He has 38 hit points. Okay. 7th level, so priests are kind of ahead in the progression. He has 90 hit points and 14 magic. We didn't update that in a while. I'll have to check spells for him, see if he can learn any new spells, and then we will train, or no, we will inspect. Zan is the last one. Level 6 wizard, 37 hit points. Which one is Zan? He's got 11 magic points, and we will have to check spells for him as well. He's level 6. All right, check that little green book that's 30 years old. It came with the original game. Level 6 fighters could learn a spell, and level 7 priests. All right, so let's learn some spells for the fighters. Spells. You failed. It's because Galdar's kind of dumb. You failed. I wonder how much this. I wonder how much money this is costing me right now. 90 gold pieces per pop. You failed. Okay, we're giving up on that. Maybe Chiba will have a better chance. You learned. Try Galdar one more time. Too dumb. Sorry, Galdar. You're too dumb. Ballad can learn 4 new spells, but I don't know if I like all of them. So, Protection 1 and 2, no. Confusion 1 and 2. Confusion 3. There we go. Let's learn 23. Oh, what? He failed. Okay, he learned that one. And then let's look at the other possibilities. 25 is weakness 1, 26 weakness 2. No thanks. Binding 1 and binding 2. No, not interested. And then training for. Does Puck know any more spells? Nope, not training. We're doing spells. Can't learn anymore. And Zan is the one that leveled up. 9 is quickness 1. No thanks. 13, strength 1. 14 is strength 2. 21 is confusion 1. 25 is weakness 1. No. 33 is mind blast 1. 41 is charm. And 50 is ninja. Okay, no. We'll just save our money. I think that's good for spells. We will go to the inn and rest to restore our health. And let me just be anal about keeping track of who knows what. And Chiba actually knows. They both know monster evaluation, and Chiba knows strength. I want to try to make Galdar learn that spell. You learned after 5 tries. Let me see if I have host alerts on. I'm pretty sure I do. Give me a second. One of the guys later yesterday was complaining about it because he came to my channel, was watching, and then got an email saying that that I was online. So things might be a little slow or a little wonky. Maybe especially for us small guys. Let me see settings. No. I don't have auto hosting on because I'm not auto hosting anyone. What specifically, Peachy, are you saying I don't have enabled? I'm pretty sure that I've got things enabled where people are notified when I'm on. It looks like the options are you need to make sure it's enabled on yours to receive incoming. Because I know folks like Sir Thomason and folk, they jump on the channel right away. They're able to see that I'm online.
He went for a double jump into side B, and that should.
Alright, sorry, I was just checking my Twitch settings there. I'm pretty sure that they're on. I will have to take a closer look later on. Okay, so we've managed to get back to town after having the run-in with the agents of basically the Dark Lord of this world. We leveled up. We've got a bunch of guys. I think we're all level 6, and there's one of us that's level 7 out of the party. Let's see what the Oracle has to say about that. Your score is 12. It used to be 8. You are experienced adventurers. Okay, I'm not sure what this means. I don't know if we're high enough score yet that we can go and open this weird box where there's this rune that we need to collect, kind of like Pokemon. I'm not sure, but we will save the game. It's going to make us divide our gold. And then we'll head out back down the road, and we'll see if those crazy black knights are still running, are still in that spot, because that'd be interesting to know if that's kind of like an automatic spawn point for really tough monsters. We spot sleeping monsters. Are we gonna leave? No, let's go gank some monsters while they're napping. Okay, bunch of skeletons. Let's just fight our way through this, shall we? Slashing, slashing, slashing. Attack rank 3. An appropriate song came on. Serendipity. Alright. So it's kind of like Final Fantasy. Of course, this is 1985, where you set up your attacks, and then one side attacks, the other side attacks. They're kind of interleaved. And our wizards are actually taking on skeletons in melee. That's pretty cool. The 2 elven wizards on the end. Alright, so we beat up some monsters there, and the large skeletons are hanging back in rank 2, so I actually want to attack them. I'm more concerned about them than the little skeletons up front. Yeah, we did 15 damage to one of them, and they didn't. Okay, they were sleeping, so we kind of got the jump on them, and we will continue to just hack and slash our way through these guys. Hopefully hitting. Come on, Puck. Is our pixie thief. The guy that just attacked is our dwarven cleric. The Minotaur is Galdar. He's supposed to be our striker. He seems to miss lots. I don't know what's going on with him, but we're able to plow through the skeletons. No problem. That's easy. Of course, when we get like 2 rounds of them sleeping while we're beating on their heads. Let's see if that square still spawns Dark Knights, and if it does... Okay. It didn't this time. It didn't this time. Maybe it's when we stay at the inn. It seemed to be we stayed at the inn, and then we went to that spot, and they're spawned. I'm kind of pushing my luck here, because those fights were tense. Okay, no, we didn't find some secret glitch. We just got unlucky, or lucky twice. Here is a dark, foreboding cave. Well, we're adventurers, and this is what we do. So we will enter the dungeon. Now, here is when... Oops, sorry. We need to insert the dungeon disc. And you're like, what the fuck? The dungeon disc? I still have... It's like 30 years old now, a box set of like the second version of this game, or the sequel to this game, and I just want to show you. Do you remember these? Perhaps some of you may not, but this is a floppy disk. So basically on the front side was the game, and on the back side all the dungeon maps were hidden. So basically the emulator is asking me to essentially flip the disc over. That smells weird. Alright, so I still have the box from the second version of the game that I played over 30 years ago. Wow, okay. So we're going to insert the dungeon disc, which is essentially pointing the emulator at a different file. And push a key. Okay, so... an exit? Take it? No, we just arrived here. We want to kick ass. And now